welcome back to Ellie's channel. I hope everyone's doing well. God bless. Hope everyone's staying safe. And I want to say first, please forgive me for not being as active as what I would like. I've just been extremely busy with my kids. And then my husband was home for 2 weeks on a 2 week vacation. So we were just spending some time together. But I'm back. It's just been like appointments back to back. And like I said, my husband was home. So, but again, I'm back and I'm going to be making some more videos. Um, we're still not finished with the purpose driven life. So I'm going to be reading from here in this video. And we're going to be reading about restoring broken fellowship and what scriptures help with restoring broken fellowship. So we're going to take it from there, which reads, restoring broken fellowship. And the first scripture that comes up is taken from 2 Corinthians 5:18. God has restored our relationship with him through Christ and has given us this ministry of restoring relationships. Relationships are worth restoring. God has given us the ministry of restoring relationships. For this reason, a significant amount of the New Testament is devoted to teaching us how to get along with one another. And then in Philippians 2, verses 1 and 2, if you gotten anything at all out of following Christ, if his love has made any difference in your life, if being in a community of the Spirit means anything to you, if you have a heart, if you care, then do me a favor. Agree with each other. Love each other. Be deep-spirited friends. I really love that scripture. That's a beautiful scripture. It just shows how we are supposed to love each other, get together with each other. Make godly friends if you don't have any. It's very important to have your godly friends, because when you don't have that, it's like the minute you fall, who do you have to pick you up? Of course, we always have God. We turn to God in prayer and he lifts us up always. But we need our godly friends there. We need our physical godly friends. 1 Corinthians 6:5 says, shame on you. Surely there is at least one wise person in your fellowship who can settle a dispute between fellow Christians. And also that as well, when there's things going on, because sometimes not everybody may get along, or we may agree to disagree. Sometimes you get into discommunication with each other. There's a miscommunication or whatever the case may be, and that's okay. But as long as we don't give up on each other, we still love each other, and we help each other through our struggles, that's where it means a lot. Never give up on each other. 1 Corinthians 1:10 says, I'll put it as urgently as I can. You must get along with each other. That's what I was just saying. Like, we should all never give up on each other, and let's just get along. Matthew 5:9, Jesus said, God blesses those who work for peace, for they will be called the children of God. Job 18:4, you are only hurting yourself with your anger. And that's something I want to say as well. You got a lot of people, especially nowadays with everything that's going on in the world. People are just so angry nowadays. Like, why are you so angry? Stop being so angry. I've actually learned, which it had me laughing, but it wasn't necessarily a joking matter, but it's more like you gotta learn to laugh at certain things and just move on with yourself. Being so grumpy and angry all the time or irritable, like, stop, stop. Life is really not that bad. You woke up, you're living, so that should, you're blessed. Um, and what I really liked is, um, when I went to church, the apostle had mentioned about that. Um, and it's like you can't even say hi to people nowadays. You say hi, oh, what you want. Like, it's really not that serious. Stop being angry all the time. Like, it's not worth it. So I really like that scripture. It's taken from Job 18:4. 2 Corinthians 5:18. God has called us to settle our relationships with each other. Here are 7 biblical steps to restoring fellowship. 1. Talk to God before talking to the person. That is so true. Let's see what scripture it shares. It shares scripture James 4:1 and 2. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from your desires that battle within you? You desire, but do not have, so you kill. You covet, but you cannot get what you want, so you quarrel and fight. You do not have because you do not ask God. That's a really deep scripture. My thoughts on that. Um, yeah, we should always turn to God before anything, before any and everything. Actually, when we feel ourselves getting to that point where we are either like fed up or we become irritated, because it can happen during those moments. Turn to God in prayer. Ask Him to guide you. Ask Him to help you overcome whatever demons you have inside, or just to help restore a broken relationship that you're trying to restore, or just guide you um to where you need guidance. Um so that was a really good one. 2, always take the initiative. Matthew 5:23 and 24. Jesus said, if you enter your place of worship and about to make an offering, you suddenly remember a grudge a friend has against you. Abandon your offering. Leave immediately. Go to this friend and make things right. Then and only then come back and work things out with God. 3, sympathize with their feelings. Philippines 2:4. Look out for another's entrance, it not just for your own. Proverbs 19:11. A person's wisdom yields patience. It is to one's glory to overlook an offense. Let's please the other fellow, not ourselves, and do what is for his good. Sorry, that was taken from Romans 15:2. Let's please the other fellow, not ourselves, and do what is for his good. Ephesians 4:29. Do not use harmful words, but only helpful words, the kind that build up and provide what is needed, so that what you say will do good to those who hear you. 4. Confess your part of the conflict. In Matthew 7:5. Jesus said, first get rid of the log from your own eye. Then perhaps you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. That is so true. That's like also saying you can't take care of someone if you can barely take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself first. You have to love yourself first. You have to be there for yourself first. You have to make sure you're okay. And then you could provide whatever it is, whether it's love, affectionate, be supportive, take care of another person, whether it's a family member, friend, a child. You have to make sure you're fine before you could be able to provide or whatever you need to do for the next. 1 John 1 verse 8. If we claim that we're free of sin, we're only fooling ourselves. 5. Attack the problem, not the person. Psalms 73:21 and 22. When my thoughts were bitter and my feelings were hurt, I was as stupid as an animal. Proverbs 15:1. A gentle response diffuses anger, but a sharp tongue kindles a temper fire. Proverbs 16:21. A wise, mature person is known for his understanding. The more pleasant his words, the more persuasive he is. 6. Cooperate as much as possible. Romans 12:18. Do everything possible on your part to live in peace with everybody. Matthew 5:9. You're blessed when you could show people how to cooperate instead of compete or fight. That's when you discover who you really are and your place in God's family. 7. That's the last one. Emphasize reconciliation, not resolution. 1 Peter 3:11. Work hard at living at peace with others. Matthew 5:9. Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Romans 15:3. Christ did not indulge in his own feelings. As scripture says, the insults of those who insult you fall on me. So that was the last one on restoring broken fellowship. Those are all the scriptures it gives you on how to restore a broken fellowship. We must all take care of each other, love one another, be at peace with one another. If you see yourself about to fall out, or you see that things are not working out right now, and you feel you're about to lose yourself, lose your patience, lose your anger, turn to God. Ask God for the guidance to help you to overcome these feelings and to help you work with whoever, like I said, whether it's a family, friend, child, no matter who. Always turn to God, asking him to help you with a sincere heart. He will help you. So I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. The next one is going to be talking about protecting your church. That sounds very interesting. We're going to leave it at that. There's so many things I have to say in regards to church as well, which I think I'm going to provide that in a different video. But please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will be back on again later on today to be reading that next part, protecting your church, and the scriptures that it shares. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless, and stay tuned. Bye.